So I'm just going to go through this list here. So first way to play the bass is just rest, 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 rest. So I'm going from D major to G major. Second way to play the bass, root to fifth, rest. Of course I'm going up. And then the third way to play the bass, root down to fifth. Okay. In the right hand, the chords, 3 ways to play the chords. You're going to start the progression in your root position, and then the rest of the progression is going to be based off that. So you'll notice in this example, just like your arrangement, you're going to start with a root position, D major. G major is not root position. G major is second inversion because that's the closest one there. And these are of course on 2 and 4. Rest. And you would continue thusly. The second way, you're going to start with your first chord is on first inversion. So that's going to mean first inversion D major, and because we went up an inversion like that, we're just going to go up an inversion in G major. G major becomes root position because last time it was second inversion. Now it's root position. So rest, rest, rest. The next way, the third way, is the second inversion. I know, it's easier to say than third version is the second inversion. Third version is the second inversion. Don't do that. Just the third way.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Got it.
Third
okay,
way.
Version and inversion are just too close.
Well, my brain almost exploded earlier. So we have second inversion. We went up, and then we want to go up one in G2, which brings us to our first inversion. So rest, rest, rest. Then, once you've done all of that with your chord progression, you start to really, the possibilities become more obvious to you. You start to really open up. Once you do that, I want you to mix and match these bass lines with these particular starting points. So, in other words, 1 with 1, and the one bass with one chord. So you're going to go, right? Number 2 bass with number 1 chord. Number 3 bass with 1 chord. Now we're going to do 1 bass with 2 chord. We're going to do 2 bass with 2 chord. 3 bass with 2 chord. Then we're going to do 1 bass with 3 chord. 2 bass with 3 chord. And 3 bass with 3 chord. And once you have all of those and you've listened to them, then you can start to make a much more informed arrangement. And the shape of your bass line, you can kind of go up and down and stay in the same place sometimes, depending on if you want to create tension, release tension, or anything you feel like you want to do with that. That just gives you options. Okay.